What's up guys, this is Pascal Shot, the average player. Welcome back to a new Shadow Legends video. So today we're gonna try and do a video about optimize your gears to get the best damage output from your champions. Okay, what I mean by that, if we go here and we check a TURVOLD build, you can see that I have 6 pieces of cruel set. So I'm only gaining 50% in your damage, sorry, in your defense. I'm missing out basically 10% from a savage or like a little set. But the things with Turvo is because he has a single skill that hit really hard, I believe that building in cruel set is better because you also gain 45% attack. These skills here I think increase the multiplier of 1 for every buff you have. So if you have like 6 buffs, it's the damage multiplier of the skill plus 6 times attack, and it does so much damage, guys. Okay, you literally don't feel like you're missing out on savage or lethal because you have so much damage potential from that single target hit, and single target hit do more damage than AoE damage hits. So if you check here, you see that I have 7440 attack, and that's really good. But then you check my damage is only 270. That is above 250, but it's nothing compared to the attack. If we go here on the Ladies website, I'll show you how to get to this damage efficiency tool. So what you do here, you come on Red Shadow Legend, you go all the way down, and when you get to tools, you look for damage efficiency tool, sorry. But you need to subscribe to this website in order to do that, and it's free. You just need to log in, put your email, create a password, and that's it. So we come here, we input TURVOLD, and then we type the number that he has, and so here you have to put your primary value. So if it's a defense base champion, you put the defense. If it's an attack, you put attack. If it's a HP, you put HP, and then you type the damage value, and you do a calculation. So I have 270. In order to get my best damage output, I need to get 397, so I need an extra 127. So the testing I'm gonna do, it will be on this stage 109 on the Doom Tower Heart. We have 5 enemies in the first wave. They have same affinity. I was looking for like a void, but I couldn't find one. So spirit is fine. I can test magic champions here, spirit champions here, void obviously, and when I need to test some force champion, I'm probably gonna look for another wave, but that's gonna be for a future video anyway. I'm just gonna test Turbo today. So here we have those champions with 8345 defense. This is a scenario like in arena where you have a champion with around 5400 defense with the increased defense. So that champion with that defense plus increased defense should get to around 8300. And you can have like a Duchess with that defense, you can have a Necret, you can have a Sifi, you can have a nuke base, defense based champion like Helicat, like Arima. They might get to these numbers when you when they have increased defense on them. So it's a good way to test how much damage I can do to those champions with a TURVOLD build with with that attack and that damage. So we go back into the game, okay, and what we do, we're gonna do 10 runs, and we're not gonna put like decrease defense, guys. I just wanna see the raw damage. Okay, I'm gonna have 4 buff on me, because if we put decrease defense, for example, I'm gonna show you. We come here. If we put increased defense, we're gonna do so much damage that these mobs, they're gonna die. And I'm gonna show you something, okay? So 179. Now, if I go back, you can see that it said that TURVOLD did 123 damage. Sorry, 123,000 damage. So what's going on here? Basically, the problem is that when the mob die from a single hit, the damage that you see in the window at the end is the damage, obviously, is how much health. So the actual damage that you did, and that's, you know, based on the health of the enemy. So those enemies here, they have 132,000. So if I kill them, I'm gonna do max this much damage. I think the rest was done by Lydia. So you don't want to actually kill them. You can't understand how much damage you're doing if you kill them. So what I'll do, I'll remove Lydia, and I'm just gonna use those 3. Okay, so 4 buff and is a 3. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fast forward. I'm gonna try and get to the 10 runs, and then I'm gonna do a total, and then I'm gonna divide the number by 10, so we can have an average of damage that I'm gonna do. And I also have Hair Smasher, so we're gonna also realize how many Hair Smasher proc we do, how much damage, how much more damage we do, and all these kind of things. Another thing to consider is that basically when we do damage, the damage is never gonna be the same. We have, I think, a 5% range where you can do an extra 5% on top, or a minus 5%. So sometimes I can deal 100,000, sometimes I can deal 103,000, sometimes I can deal 98,000. Okay, that's the variation of the damage. Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna go faster so you can see the whole process without wasting too much time, and I'll be right back at the end with the numbers. So guys, this is the numbers that came out. We have all obviously different numbers. We quite can't understand exactly what's going on, but based on the fact that we know that the damage um, change, always those there are always those 5% more or 5% less. We can tell that 6 of those numbers are like raw damage without health measure, the one they are around 100,000, and there you're always gonna have always like in the case of 97, 99, that's like on the lower hand, and then we have 101,000, 106,000, 105,000, 103,000 that are the damage on the higher end, the 5% extra, you know, might be 2% extra, 3% extra, or 5% extra. And then we have those other numbers here, the one that have 112, 114, 114 again, almost 15, and 123 are the one with the Smash. 123, I believe, he's Smash and proc twice. I'm not 100% sure if this is possible, but the looks of the damage, because that's almost like a 20,000 increase. It looks like the Head Smasher Pro twice. So I did 10,000 plus another 10,000 on top. And that's interesting. If you guys know that this is possible, please let me know in the comment below. I'm not 100% sure, but I can't quite figure out why I got the spike there. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do the total, and then I'm gonna divide the number by 10, and that's gonna be the result. So 108,000 is the average damage with this build, okay, with 7,440 attack and 270 critical damage. So now I'm gonna change the build. I'm gonna move two of the cruise pieces, and I'm gonna add two critical damage pieces. So this is a build I come up with. Like I said, I remove two cruise set pieces, I put two critical damage pieces, because we are trying to aim to reach that 390 damage. Obviously we're short, we lost 100 attack, but that's fine. I could have put these pieces on and get extra attack, but that's not the point. We're trying to get as much damage as possible. That's the whole point of this test. And we went from 120,000 damage that we were missing to 60% damage that we're missing, so we should be getting closer. So yeah, don't go for attack, guys. Even if it looks like, oh yeah, 60 attack, I can get it. No, you need damage, okay? You can even drop this number more, maybe go to 7,200, and maybe you need 385, you know. So yeah, it's a bit more optimal. I'm actually gonna have a look now on the thing, how exactly damage I'm missing. Obviously you're not gonna use this build for arena, guys. I only have 155 speed. That's not good enough for like arena. It's never gonna get a turn, so even if you have Necret, I don't recommend that. Okay, let me get to the website. I'm gonna input the new values: 7,252, 330 damage. I'm gonna do a calculation, and we need 61 so we need 391%. We're missing 61%, so it looks like we have the initial like value that we're missing of 120 percent. And you know, that's something. Even though, you know, I sacrifice a lot of speed for it, that's like not the point. Maybe your gear is so good that you can actually do this without losing speed. Okay, let me do the same process that I did before. I'm gonna do those 10 runs with this build, and then I'm gonna get to the end, and I'm gonna do the total amount divided by 10, and we're gonna see the result. Here we go, guys. We have the finals numbers. So there is a increase, and we knew that, we expected. It looks like it's roughly 10,000 damage increase, because the total is it was 1,188,000. So the average of 10 run is 118, and we did 108,000 before. And yeah, even like the L Smashers they match. We don't have, I believe, a double head smasher proc. And also in this run we actually hit the smasher 5 times. We hit it only 4 times in the previous one, so but it's still a gain. It's roughly like 5,000 per hit. So like, do you want to bother do this? Like, is it actually worth it? I'm gonna discuss this in the conclusion of this video. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go, guys. What are my thoughts about what I've done? In the meantime, already swap TURVOLD with the gear that I had before. Um, Basically, it's hard to say if it's worth it because it's only 5,000 per per hit. And I know that sometimes you have those enemies that survive with just a tiny little bit of health, and you think, oh, I wish I had an extra bit of damage so I could have killed them. But um, to me, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. And also, when I was doing those like those testing, I was only using 4 buff. Usually I have more buff on TURVOLD because I always pair him up with Necred. So if we do actually let me show you. I'm gonna do a test with Necred right here, and I'm gonna just pause it for the sake of the video. So we already have like 1, 2, 3, 4 buff, and then we do like that, and then we do like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can use this sorry, not this one. I can use this skill and get an extra buff. Is the increased rate, but that's not the point. If I do this, so 78, 65, and so let's see if I can see the number, but I don't think so because I killed him. Yeah, I only show 132, but if we do was a 75 and almost 70, so that's 145,000. So I dealt raw damage 100 and like I said 140, 150,000 on a champion that had 8,300 defense. So that's literally like increased defense, might be a bit of extra shield, is dead, you know. So why do I want to deal 160,000? You know, why do I want to deal 170,000? For me, there is not much point in doing that. I will lose too much right now. Obviously, when I'm gonna get him to 4 stars and I'm gonna gain the extra damage, I think it's like 25%, right? Yeah, you know, I'm gonna get there, and then I can actually empower him as well. I have how many copies I have of him? So I got 1, 2, so I got 2 more copies. So if I get a third one, I believe I can get some damage. Let me have a look. Empowerment. No, I need to have the 2 more copies. But yeah, eventually I will get more attack here as well. I will get more speed, so maybe I can drop a bit of speed. If I get him to +2, I'll drop some speed from the gears because I get him from this empowerment, so maybe I can boost my damage. So eventually in the future, if I optimize my build, I can get to more damage, but that's not something that I can do right now. And lastly, the reason why I did this video was because I was thinking to ascend these 3 pieces here, the ring, the attack, the helmet, and the shield. But I know that I don't need more attack, so I need more damage. So I'm probably gonna just save my resources. I'm not gonna touch them. I'm gonna ascend all the pieces because I already got the damage here anyway. And also because my TURVOLD has this much health and my Leorius have just a tiny bit extra, it's literally like 300 HP extra. If I will get like those HP rolls from those pieces when I ascend them, I might get to have, if I have too much health, then it's gonna get, Leo is gonna get the protection from Necret, and this is gonna screw my composition when I use them in live arena. So I was thinking, is it worth it to try and risk it? No, it's not. I need more damage, I don't need more attack. Alright guys, this is it for the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment, and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I had like 30, maybe 40 subscribers, and in the last 24 hours I went all the way to 99. I missed one subscriber to get to 100. I was so happy guys, thank you. I struggled a lot to make that video about the budget Shogun team. I waste so much resources, but then because you guys subscribe to the channel, that make my day. I'm so happy now. It was worth it, you know. I'm gonna try and do more video as well. I was just a bit busy yesterday, so I couldn't make a video about Fahrenheit, but I'm gonna do it in the next days. And that's it guys, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.